Hi, this is Tidra. Today it's Friday, March 30th, and I'm just going to do a little haul video. I actually have two separate hauls to show you. First, I'm going to show you the contents of the gift basket that my sister brought me in the hospital right before I went into surgery. It's just some stuff that she brought me to make my hospital stay a little bit nicer, based on her prior hospital stays and what she would have really liked to have had. So we're going to start with this, which I think is really kind of cool. I do not have a green thumb. I managed to kill almost any plant I have. So she got me this, which is the cutest little thing. It's this little vase with this flower on top. And there's a button that you push, and the flower slowly opens. And then it's got some writing on the inside that says, I can't read it because I'm blind, you deserve a beautiful day. And then the petals all say, the first level of petals say, happy, 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 happy. So that's really cute, and that way you don't have to have water or anything like that, and it'll stay fresh for your entire stay in the hospital. So that was really cute. I liked that. Another thing she got me, and I think the rest of this stuff, she got all of the rest of this stuff at a shop that she goes to in the mall, the local mall. It's called Bath and Body Works, and these were wonderful. She got me this pair of socks, and they've got the gripper things on the bottom, so you don't slide on the hospital floors. But the really cool thing is it's a really soft material, very soft material, and it's filled with shea butter, so that they're really soft on your feet. They were very comfortable. Much better than the socks provided that the hospital provided. So after my surgery was over, they changed out the hospital socks for these, and these were fantastic. Okay, she got me 3 different kinds of lip balm because your lips get really dry. So this one, I guess the brand of lip balm is Honeylicious Lip Balm. I don't know if you'll be able to read that, but it's Honeylicious Lip Balm. And she got me 3 flavors. This one is honey vanilla, and then she got me honey blueberry, and this one is honey strawberry. And those are really nice. I really like the blueberry one. I'm partial to blueberry, so that was good. Then she got me, this is True Blue Mini Shea Butter Body Cream, which you can use on your hands or your body or wherever to kind of keep them from getting so dried out, which they tend to do in the hospital. That was really good. Then she got me this concentrated room. Okay, this is a room spray to help the room smell not so medicine-y. And this is Japanese cherry blossom. Has a real nice smell to it. And you just spritz it around the room, and it takes care of some of that hospital smell. Okay, then she got me some, this is antibacterial hand gel. She got me 2 kinds. She got me the Japanese cherry blossom to match the room spray, and also some lavender. So it's same thing, just different smells, different aroma. It's from I think their aromatherapy line at Bath and Body Works. So those are nice. She got me 3 bottles of those, 2 of the lavender and 1 of the Japanese cherry blossom. Then the other thing she got me, she also got me some body wash, lavender body wash, but that's in my shower stall, so I don't have it to show to you. And then the last thing that was in the bag is this really great aromatherapy lavender vanilla body mist. But what you do for this, you can mist it on your body if you want. But what she suggested and what works really nicely is if right before you go to bed, you just spritz a little of this. Here we go. That's lavender vanilla body mist. They suggest it for sleep. And it is a real nice aroma. It kind of relaxes you and helps you fall asleep. And you just spritz it on your pillow. And it just kind of, not real heavy, just light. You spritz it on the pillow, maybe on the front of your nightgown or something. And it just kind of helps you relax and go to sleep. The lavender scent does. So that was the stuff that my sister brought me for pre-surgery, and I had it there in the hospital, and it really made a big difference. The socks were wonderful. The sleep mist, the nurses put it on my pillow for me at night, and the lip balm was a lifesaver. So that was that. Then the other stuff I'm going to show you is my birthday haul. I had my birthday yesterday, and got some nice little stuff. Let's see. I'm going to start with the stuff I got from my mom. She made me this really pretty, this is the envelope for the card that she made me. And then this is the card itself. And she made that. And then the stuff that she got me from a local spa. It's called Cloud 9 here in Gainesville. And she got me some what they call spa socks that you can put and wear while you're running around the spa. It's the same kind of idea as what Mary had gotten me for the hospital. They're a really, really soft material. And these are from, I guess it's called the Spa Collection. So I got those socks. And then she got me a couple of these little lavender sachets, because I had mentioned that I liked the lavender scent that Mary had gotten me. So she got me a couple of these to put in my sock and underwear drawer and in my pajama drawer. And then she got me, this is a room spray that you can just spray around your room. That's a lavender scent. And then she also got me this hand wash that it's a foaming hand soap that's the lavender scent. And then a local artist, I guess, sells some of her jewelry there at the spa. So she got me a pair of earrings. I don't know if you can see there. Yeah, they're a little dangly. They're a little bit they're really more silver. I guess they kind of look gold in the lighting in my room, but they're silver. I don't know if you can see them real well, but they're dangly. They have a little green bead at the bottom. I like dangly earrings, so she knows me pretty good. It looks like the local artist is his name is Ann Pedden, maybe P-E-D-E-N, and these are sterling ear wire earrings. And so those are really nice. I like those a lot. So that's what my mom got me. Then this is the card that my sister made, which is really nice. I don't know if you can see the detail on it real well, but she embossed here with her embossing machine, and there's a little bit of glitter at the edge of the ice cream cone, and she crimped the paper of the cone to make the ridges that you would normally see in a cone. So that's the card that my sister made me for my birthday. And then what she gave me, which was really nice, was a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond because my parents are going to, in addition to this stuff, they're going to get me a new mattress for my bed, which I've needed for a really, really long time. So Mary got me this gift certificate to Bed Bath & Beyond so that I would have the money to get the sheets and that sort of thing to go on the new mattress, because I'm going to get a queen. Right now I've got a king, and it kind of takes up the whole room. So I'm going to get a queen size instead, so I'm going to need some new sheets and stuff. So that'll come in really handy. Okay, then the next couple, just two more things left. This isn't a really long video, but this is a card that from my dog that my son got from my dog for me. This is from the dog. I know sometimes I disobey. I run around when you say stay. I tear up things you really need, and when there's food I beg and plead. And then it says inside, I may not be the perfect pet, but please, Mom, please don't you forget, no matter what, in every way, I love you more than barks can say. Happy birthday. Love, Caesar. I thought that was cute that he got me a card from the dog. Okay, and this is the card from my son. It says, Mom, your birthday is the perfect time to sit back and relax and basically just do nothing all day long. And it says, and hey, feel free to join us. Happy birthday, Mom. So I thought that was cute. And then what he got me for my gift was something I had kind of specifically requested, because I have only ever seen the first 2 episodes of this series, and the second season starts on Sunday. So I had kind of wanted to see the first season, and it just came out on DVD recently. So he got me the first season of The Killing. So that is what I have been doing for the last day and a half, is watching the first season of The Killing, so I'll be all ready for when the new season starts on Sunday. So that's about it. That's what I got for my birthday haul and my pre-surgery haul. Now, just a little update on the post-surgery situation. The surgery went really well. I had it last Friday on the 23rd. When I first woke up, I thought I'd made a really big mistake because I was in a lot of pain. I said some very bad words in front of my mother, and I spent quite a bit of time praying to the little green pain god, which was the pain machine that had a little green light that would light up when I could hit the pain medicine again. So the first few hours after I woke up were not good. But once the pain got under control, it really went pretty well after that. The incisions look really good. They ended up with 7 small incisions. They did the surgery laparoscopically. They fixed. They had found a small hiatal hernia in the pre-op test that they did, so they fixed that while they were in there, as well as did the surgery. So that was good. You get kind of a 2-for-1 surgery there. They don't charge you any extra to fix that while they're in there. I think the hardest part was being hooked up to all the machinery when you can't really move very well because you have so many leads, and like you're on oxygen, and you've got an IV in, and you've got a blood pressure cuff on your arm that goes off every hour to take your blood pressure, and you know, there's an oxygen monitor on your finger, so you kind of just got wires going everywhere. So that's a little bit uncomfortable because you can't really move around in the bed very well. Plus, you're not supposed to use your abdominal muscles to move, which, you know, I don't know if you've ever been in a hospital bed, but they're real soft and you're just kind of dead weight in them. And if you can't use your abdominal muscles to move around. It's hard to kind of get leverage with your arms and your legs to get comfortable. At the same time, trying to coordinate movement of the wires so you don't pull something out and that sort of thing. But the first day went pretty well, and then Saturday, Friday when they did the surgery, after the surgery when you wake up, and Saturday until they do the test to check for leaks, all you can have is ice chips. You get 30 cc's or one of those little medicine cup, 1 ounce medicine cups of ice chips an hour. So every hour you get an ice chip cup and you can eat the ice chips. And you have to not eat them too fast because the stomach can't really handle it, but you can't eat them too slow because they start to melt, and once they're melted and they're liquid, you're not allowed to drink the liquid. So you kind of have to find a balance there. But you can only have that until after they do kind of an abbreviated upper GI to check for leaks. So they take you down to the x-ray room and they do another upper GI, which is one of the tests they do pre-op just to make sure everything's working right in the first place before they start messing around with it. And you do an abbreviated upper GI. You just drink the 1 liquid instead of the 4 or so that you do in the initial test. And that was not very pleasant. That liquid is really nasty tasting, and when all you've had is ice chips, your mouth is really dry, so you don't have any kind of saliva to try and swallow to get some of that taste out of your mouth. So that's kind of not great, and it's really hard because you have to stand during the test, and it's hard. The hardest part is getting in and out of the hospital bed. So you get out of the hospital bed, you stand, you drink the stuff, you turn, you drink it some more, you turn, you drink it some more. And then I had to walk down the hall because they decided to do a couple x-rays as well of the area that covers the stomach so they could see the surgery, you know, the changes done by the surgery. So I walked down the hall for that. And they were going to have me get back in the bed and wheel me down the hall. And I said, you know, it's harder to get in and out of the bed than it is to walk. So let's just walk down the hall. So the tech, we walked down the hall. He helped me. I got really lucky because the upper GI tech was the same one who had been there the day that I had my pre-op test upper GI that had been so great. So that was really nice. And everybody in the hospital was really good about trying to accommodate my agoraphobia, to try and limit how panicked I got about the fact that there were so many people, it's such a big space, so much noise, you know, all the kind of things that kind of trigger my panic reactions. Everybody tried really hard to accommodate that, and the nursing staff and the techs were really, really good. They did, I know I'm saying way too much, I apologize. They did the upper GI and they had me wait to make sure the x-rays were clear and the upper GI was clear enough to be read so that I wouldn't go upstairs and then have to come back down and do it again if it wasn't, you know, clear enough to see. So I waited a little while for that and then went back up to my room, and results were that there was no leaks, so yay, no leaks. And because there were no leaks, I could move to a clear liquid diet. So they brought me in a tray of clear liquids, which you do the clear liquids for the first 4 days following the surgery. So you don't count the day of surgery. You do, so it would have been, I had surgery Friday. So my clear liquids days were Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Clear liquids are things like Jello, popsicles, water, tea, Crystal Light, that sort of thing. Any kind of liquid you can see through. The first day, Saturday, The Jell-O consistency didn't really kind of sit very well, so I didn't eat any of the Jell-O. The popsicle was okay because it was mostly like just the chipped ice had been. It was cold and it was, you know, kind of that same texture, so that was pretty good. The tea was kind of dried my mouth out, which I was already having a problem with dry mouth from, you know, not having much liquids anyway, so I didn't really do that. So even though they brought me the stuff of clear liquids, I just took a few bites of the popsicle and then I went back to drinking water. Sunday was better. Sunday I tried a little bit of the apple juice, but that was a little bit too sweet, and the broth was a little bit too salty, so I really kind of just did water on Sunday too. But I felt pretty good on Sunday. Sunday they took me off the PCU floor Sunday afternoon, so they unhooked my pain pump and unhooked, well, mostly just my pain pump and my IV. They unhooked the IV, but they left it in case they still needed to give me something. And they moved me down to a regular floor. And that was a little bit nicer. It was a little bit quieter on that floor. The room was situated in such a way that the angle of the door was kind of around a corner. Instead of in the PCU, I was kind of in the corner room, and the door was you could just see right out into the hallway where all the activity was. So when I was in the PCU room, a lot of the time, I tried turning on the TV to kind of distract from what was going on, but it was just an extra layer of noise and it was too much. So I left the TV off, and then Friday I never put my glasses on to begin with, but Saturday I thought, well, I'll put my glasses on so I can see stuff. But there was just too much going on, so I took them back off so that it just kind of blurred what was going on in the hall. But once I was in the room on the third floor, I was able to watch a little bit of TV, have my glasses on, not be quite so panicked. So that was nice. And so Sunday went really well. I didn't have to have, actually I haven't had any pain medicine since they took me off the pain pump on Sunday afternoon. So I've been really lucky. I've been trying to take it really slow because I feel really good kind of in fits and starts, and I don't want to overdo during the periods that I'm feeling really good and then find that I've overdone so much that I need to take some pain medication. Particularly since I haven't had to take any up to this point. I don't want to kind of mess everything up by doing too much. This is actually the first time I've kind of sat up in a chair for this length of time. I mostly am sitting on the bed, just getting up and walking around the house a little. My son's been staying with me to keep the dog from jumping up on me and maybe hitting my stomach and hurting me. So that's good. My son's been great. He's been taking really good care of me. Then Monday, I came home Monday afternoon. Monday morning, even though the Jell-O didn't really sit very good, and even though the broth wasn't really great, and the apple juice was too sweet, I thought I didn't want to give them any excuse to not let me go home. So I thought I better go ahead and try and eat some of these different things on the tray so that I can say, look, I successfully did that, I successfully did that, I kept it down, it didn't make me nauseous, didn't cause any pain, because I really wanted to go home at that point. So when they brought in my breakfast tray, I drank the little 4 ounces of apple juice. Only took me half the morning to do it, but I did do it. And I ate a little bit of the Jell-O. Actually, I think I managed to eat a whole cup of the Jell-O, but that also took all morning to do. Then when they brought my lunch, I had some of the chicken broth, and I ate one of the popsicles. And it's amazing how long it takes you to eat something like that, which, you know, normally you'd eat in 15 minutes, takes you 3 or 4 hours, because you just feel full all the time. The stomach is so small that you feel full. So luckily they said around 1:30 that I could go home. The physician's assistant came by, and then the doctor came by, and they said I could go home. That was at 1:30. We managed to get home by 4:30, so it was kind of a long wait to get all the paperwork done and all that stuff. But so I got home at 4:30 and took a nap. Slept pretty good in my own bed. It's a lot easier to get in and out of my own bed than it is to get in and out of the hospital bed. And each day I'm feeling a little bit better. I got on the scale here at home yesterday. My highest pre-surgery weight was 327 here on my home scale. My pre-op weight on my home scale the morning before the surgery was 300. And then yesterday morning it was 292.4. So we're moving in the right direction. So that's great. And yesterday I got to start what they call, actually Wednesday I guess I got to start the days 5 through 10. If you successfully do days 1 through 4 on the clear liquids without any pain or nausea or that sort of thing, then on day 5 and 5 through 10 you move on to what they call full liquids. So Wednesday I got to have half a cup of cream of chicken soup for lunch. You just have to pick out the chicken chunks because you can't have that yet. You just eat the actual creamed part of the soup. And then this morning I had some really loose grits. You have to make them really watery at this stage. I think at the next stage you're allowed to have more of the normal consistency of grits. So this is really a watery version of grits to be in that full liquid status. I tried Wednesday and yesterday to drink some of the protein shake because you really need to try and get protein in because it helps with the healing process. But I found that the protein shake made me kind of nauseous. So I was doing it kind of 4 ounces at a time because at this point you're drinking 4 ounces every hour of liquids is what you're supposed to be doing at this point. And the 4 ounces, it made me nauseous. So I think I'm going to try, because you really do need the protein, to maybe do an hour where I do 2 ounces of that and 2 ounces of water or something like that, to just kind of cut the amount that I'm taking at once, to see if that maybe helps with the uncomfortable feeling that the protein shake gave me. The skim milk that I tried later in the day actually did the same thing. So I'm wondering if it's not the milk in the protein shake that's causing the problem. My son has become kind of lactose intolerant since he had the surgery done, so I'm thinking that might be the problem. So when I made the grits today, I made them with water instead of milk, and they seem to sit fine. Tomorrow I'm going to try them with milk and see if they still sit fine, to see whether or not maybe the milk is the problem. But so things are going well. I'll do another little update probably after next Wednesday, which is my first post-op doctor visit. And by then I should be on the next stage of food, which is, I think, pureed. Each little step you're kind of gradually introducing new textures to your stomach again. So I'll probably do a little surgery update after next Wednesday. But anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day, and don't forget to breathe. Bye.